Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to the zone. I hope you guys are doing well. This is your July 2023 Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and wherever you have Leo placements in your chart. Welcome. Sit back, relax. If you're new to this, please be advised that these messages are general and they may not resonate with you. So take what's for you, leave the rest. All right, let's get into it. All right, we have the pre-shovel here with the 10 and the Wheel of Fortune coming out here, spinning out here. So something that's been going on, something karmic, something maybe even have been going on for quite some time now. Okay, I'm just gonna put it like that. But first card here, we have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about, ready to fight, defend. But in this picture, this person looks like they've given up. They're not fighting, they're not defending, they're not even cleaning up. All right, so I feel as though for some of you guys, there's some kind of, sadness, depression, some kind of give up type of energy here. I've given up on life. Woe is me, but it is fire energy here, and it's talking about you. Let's go. All right, and then we got the Three of Wands. Jesus, okay. Our Three of Wands talking about you waiting on something. With the Five of Wands here, it's like you may have been fighting for this thing. You may have been looking towards this thing. Almost like a hopeless kind of energy, or waiting on this person to come, waiting for this person to come towards you. I don't know, but I feel like with the Three of Wands here, this person is waiting on you to come towards them. Okay, so somebody's waiting in sadness, somebody's waiting in hope and optimism here. I don't know. Next here we have the Hierophant here in the reverse. All right, so with the Hierophant here in the reverse, it's about maybe a marriage or a relationship, long-term relationship that has maybe a divorce here or a breakup here. But you got two major arcana coming out here talking about, these are divine timing is at play, that these are things that have been going on for quite some time and that you might need to address or realize, and there needs to be some kind of karmic lesson going on here. But with the 5 and the 3, we get 8, okay? Because 5 plus 3 equal 8, right? All right, and with the 8 of Wands, the Eight of Wands talks about luck. It talks about opportunity. It talks about making haste, using your energy, carpe diem type of energy, make hay while the sun is here. So I feel as though, if you don't go get him, Tiger, then who else gonna come? Who gonna do it for you? All right, so I feel like there's needs to be some go get him type of energy. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, he's a go-getter. He's scared the horse, scared people to scare the forest. We're chopping down the forest with the sword. I don't know. But let's get some more cards out here. All right, why the 5 of Wands with the 3 of Wands? First of all right, so we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So some kind of, I feel like with the Page of Cups, it's about lies. It's about little lies, petty little lies. Little lies, or might be a knight, but I don't know. This is a new deck, so we're gonna say Page. All right, because it looks kind of childish. He almost looks like a clown. So somebody out here clowning really bad out here, along with the 10 of Cups. All right, so I feel like some kind of energy, some kind of silly, maybe lying type of energy, like misleading, almost misleading. Whoever this feminine is, I don't know who it is to you. I'm not sure. The crowd is female. Who knows? All right, but with this energy coming out here, there's this 10 of Cups. They see you as the 10 of Cups kind of energy. They see you as, but they're waiting on you to come towards them. This is a divine masculine day, waiting on you. All right, ain't nobody gonna play no games out here with you. Okay, all right, you are the man. All right, if you are dealing with a true divine feminine, you already know that person is into you. You just need to, maybe ask better questions, deeper questions, or what about me type of, what about Bob type of energy coming out here. Okay, All right, but more manly, or a little bit more masculine. But I feel as though there's kind of almost like a back and forth kind of energy coming through here, especially with the Page of Swords or Page of Cups. It's like, maybe, I don't know, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm kind of the Pied Piper, I'm getting all this cat out here. Why would I want to lock myself down? So I feel like that's coming out here for you guys. What else with the Hierophant and the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune? Hierophant with the Wheel of Fortune. Alright, so we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So there's a decision, or there's something has been decided, along with the Empress, okay? And with the Empress here, there's three major arcana coming out here now. It's deciding, it's choosing. I feel like this, choosing to live in your divine and feminine energy. Whoever this is, you are choosing to be a divine feminine, divine feminine, honey. All right, we're not gonna be we're not switching up the roles here. We're not playing tit for tat. We're not we're not going, there's no back and forth here. This is more of like stepping up type of energy, or like almost a phoenix type of energy coming out here, rising up out of the ashes of your past with with the Wheel of Fortune here, saying, okay, I think I've had enough of this, lowballing it. It's time to rise. It's time to overcome. It's time to regain, or maybe even restructure the energy that you're emitting. So that there for you guys. Bottom of the deck here again, we have the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins, she knows her value, she knows her worth. All right, and then we add tax. But it's all about knowing how to use your energy, when to use your energy, what to use your energy on, Especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's saying that you may have gone through this test at some time here in your beingness, and now it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. All right. Well, what is going on in the main spread for my beautiful Leos here for the month of July? Alright, we have the third eye chakra. So epiphanies, okay, this is the second time, this is the second reading, second time this card coming out. So somebody having an epiphany, awakening, a realization, an understanding, all right? Connecting the dots here, okay? 1 + 1 does equal 2, okay? There's awareness coming out here. But it's also with the third eye chakra, it's about, the information, moving together, forming into something that is life-changing, like life-altering, turning the tide. For some of you guys, especially with the belief system and the understanding of, what you've gone through in the past, and realizing that you've overcome a lot. And though it may have been hard, you definitely gain a lot of value and self-value, self-worth, all right? But here you are, my lovely Leo's, material harvest and awareness, all right? Along with movement, choices, and decisions, okay? So I feel like for some of you guys, you may be entrepreneurs, you might be content creators, I feel like you're learning, there's something that you've learned and you're starting to understand, that's moving you into more abundance. And I feel as though once you attain more discipline and structure in this thing, especially like, this is the time I'm going to do it, this is the time I'm going to study, these are the things, really committing to a set destination or a set schedule, I don't know, routine. It doesn't have to be a schedule, set routine. These are the things that I do every day or every week or whenever time. But it's a set schedule so that you can become accustomed to reaping this material harvest. All right, so I feel as though, you know, it's all about making good choices here. In the past year, we have suffering in silence, so you may have not had said anything when it comes to the way you feel or the way you want things or the way you envision things. But, you know, you've come to the understanding that a closed mouth does not get fed, honey. So it's time to sing it from the rooftop, okay? Get up on the rooftop, twerk on the, what they say, on their head light. Get fed. All right, we have the world card coming out here. All right, talking about leveling up, going to a higher level, going to a higher vibration. You know, it's about love, you know, going into the things that you love. That's how you get to a higher level. You go towards love, you move towards the things that you love, and you go deeper and deeper and deeper into those things. You know, and you know that it's love, because love doesn't drain you. Love doesn't deplete you. It feeds you, it nourishes you. You can go on for ages, for hours to, you know, I could do this for hours, okay? That's what love does, all right? And with the world card here, for some of you guys, this could be going on vacation, new destinations, moving, or just, you know, a new or a raise or promotion here coming through. All right, we have the High Priestess as well coming out. So y'all get all the major arcana today. All right, with the High Priestess, she talking about, you know, your ancestors are supporting you, you doing the work, we love you, you know, especially with this working together with the awareness card. It's like you did the work, you doing the spiritual work, so we gonna give you the gifts, but you got to keep on working though. All right, with the Authority coming up top here. So understand that, yeah, you've come far, you've gone far, you've done a lot, but it's not over. It ain't ever over. All right. In the Suffering and Silence, we have the Queen of Swords along with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like there's something coming the way, or someone coming in the way, whether it be a Gemini, Libra, and or Aquarius, coming in the way of your happiness. I feel like this person may have been an attention seeker or an energy drainer, but there was something here. What was that something here for? That was, you know, depleting your energy. It's something that you need to leave, something that you already put as much energy as you could, as much thought, care, and attention, and it just wasn't working. So it said, okay, I need my own happiness. I need my own, you know. We got Libra energy coming out, or air sign energy coming out here twice. So I feel as though, you know, just like, I can do this, I can do better on my own. You know, and I feel like there was a longing for happiness here with the Suffering and Silence as well. So I feel like you wanted something, but just wasn't coming through, or you weren't able to commit to the discipline or the structure needed in order to achieve that certain goal. But again, we have Authority here, and it's up to you with the divine masculine energy coming through. It's that Emperor energy talking about you got to put in the work. It's time to get serious, because he's a serious man. He's a serious guy coming through here. This is serious business with the Authority card. Okay, but why the Authority card crowning my beautiful Leo's reading? Why is the Authority card here? We have the Chariot. You are on your path. You are on your destination. You are a rebel. You are a light worker. You are an earth quaker, a land shaker, and you are definitely Fool. Fool energy. It doesn't have to talk about, oh, you're quite literally a fool, but you're leaping off, you're branching into an area of yourself that you've never been before. But it's exciting. It's very exciting doing these things. It's very exciting pursuing your ambitions, pursuing your dreams, living in love. Divine, you got the major arcana here, so it's just saying, it's starting off with the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the reading here. It's talking about this is ordained. Divine timing is working on your behalf, honey. Come through. So you got a lot of support here. You got a lot of spiritual support here. In the future here, we have the sacral chakra. I don't know what that means. I forgot what that means, but it's orange. And I feel like it's about, endurance for some of you guys. There could be and perseverance, not giving up, continuing to work, continue to grow, continue to learn. It's about discipline. It's about chiseling away at that rock and molding it, sculpting it. All right, for some of you guys, if you do work out or you're working on something, it's these things take time. This is not an overnight process. You might take 1 foot forward and take 2 steps back. All right, when it comes to this energy. But why the sacral chakra coming out here from my beautiful? All right, we got the 2 of Swords coming out again. All right, so in the future, you'll need to decide with the Knight of Cups here. I feel like, you decide what lights you up, what fires you up, what you're passionate about. Because with the Knight of Cups, he or she might be young, or may not know exactly what they're passionate about, but it's about the adventure. It's about the experience and understanding what's for you, what's not for you. All right, in the fears or things that you are ignoring here, we have the Chariot again. All right, some of you guys are afraid of victory, some of you guys are afraid of success, some of you guys have imposter syndrome. Okay, don't do it. All right, why the Triumph here? Because of the 3 of Swords. Some of you guys, you've had your heart broken, you've healed, you've come through so much, you've gone through so much, and it's that Cancer energy. We are in Cancer season, but it's about your heart. You've healed so much, you've grown so much, you're afraid. Some of you guys are afraid to get your heart broken again if you are trampled on, if you put yourself out there, all right? Especially with this Knight of Cups energy, is deciding on, do I try again in a relationship? Do I try again in this thing that I was pursuing, this business partnership? I don't know. It's up to you, But with the Fool energy here, especially with the obstacles and challenges coming out here in the hopes and dreams, I feel as though, if you take a step, the universe will take a step with you. All right. In your environment, people see you as fertility and the 9 of Wands. All right, very protected, very guarded about who's in your business, about your life. Some of the stuff that you're doing or you've gone through, you keep very close to your chest, or you're very secretive or guarded about these things. With the fertility, I like the divine feminine energy, the Empress energy coming out again here is just protecting what you have grown thus far, how far you've come. So people see you as someone who's very guarded and not to play with. Oh, don't play with me. I might be fun and fa la 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 la, but you step into my territory, you step into my energy, you know what time it is. All right, in the hopes and dreams here, we have the obstacles, the challenges that you're hoping for. Obstacles and challenges, for some of you guys, it might even indicate that you might be even bored, so you want some drama in your life. Do you really want this drama? Do you really want these problems? This ain't what you want. All right, we have the Hierophant. So I feel as though I feel like you want a committed relationship, because for some of you guys, you understand that in the past that certain things take time and development in terms of relationship, because you have the Hierophant. Come on now, it's all in the same row here, all in the same kind of line here. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, hanging out in the same area. It's just, you have it within you to be successful in business, partnership, relationship. But it's with the Hierophant, there's an understanding that not everybody learns the same, not everybody grows the same, and also that it's Taurus energy. Things take time. Relationship, partnership, anything good, anything worth having in your life, anything of value will take time, and there will be obstacles, there will be challenges, there will be setbacks. But how you handle those obstacles, challenges, and setbacks determine how successful you will be in the end. All right. And the outcome here, we have material and spiritual prosperity. You're getting all the money cards here in terms of you putting in the work, all right? Movement, choices, decision. You put in the work. Material gain and prosperity, you put in the work. All right. Material and spiritual prosperity, you put in the work, baby. Okay. And it's about discipline. It's about structure. So put in that work. All right. Why is the material, spiritual prosperity, or what does Leo need to do in order to achieve this spiritual and material prosperity? We have the King of Cups, along with the Page of Cups in the reverse. I don't know how that happens, but with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, along with the Hangman in the reverse, or Hangman upright. So I feel like with all these energies coming out here, I feel like there needs to be some kind of letting go and or forgiveness, because the Hangman here, that's like, even though the Wheel of Fortune has come out twice here now, I feel like there needs to be, especially in the reverse, there needs to be a letting go of something that's hanging you up with the Page of Cups here. Something that this person may have said, or something that may have occurred, some type of feeling. It's a specific feeling. It's a one feeling, maybe even the feeling of pettiness, the feeling of childishness, the feeling of, I deserve, or the feeling of, it needs to be, I need to feel this certain way before I have this other thing. I feel like there needs to be a letting go. Again, with the Hangman here, it's about Chiron. Chiron is about healing. It's about, it's a slow energy. It's a slow energy. It's about, realizing, coming over time, coming to the understanding, that is you right there, that certain things need to be let go of. Okay, let's get a romance oracle here. Or not a romance, but sexual magic. I'm tired of the romance oracle card. What is the sexual magic card for my Leos? What is the sexual magic card for Leo? Okay, we have calling back. With the Sagittarius at the bottom here, Sagittarius energy, calling back. I feel like for some of you guys, you think about this person, you wonder about this person, you desire this person, and unintentionally sometimes when we think or contemplate, or we talk about this individual, talk about the things that you've gone through with this individual, unbeknownst to you, you call their energy back, even if you don't want them. All right, for some of you. But again, there is a call. You open your mouth, you say their name, you called them back. Okay. When they say don't call, if I didn't call for you, don't come for me. Well, you called for them. You said their name, you called for them. Okay. For some of you, you quite literally text them. What is the shaman's dream? We got this right here. The shaman's dream. What is the shaman's dream? My beautiful Leos. What the shaman is dreaming about for Leo? Okay. I'm not taking all these. Okay. It said there's Root Girl. How that work? All right, Root Girl. The disowned, self-hidden beauty. The need for acceptance and love. Root Girl sits shivering, unclean and naked at the base of the tree of the self. She is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for her deformities. She has no home, but she is safe, burrowing under to dwell near the deepest roots of this sacred tree. Who is she to you? Could this urgent be the one part of you that, reintegrated, can lead you to wholeness and true purpose? This is a part of you, the embodiment of a deeply flawed perception of your failures, manifesting as guilt or shame. And when you project envy onto others, or any emotion or instinct that you've learned to repress or deem unnatural, it's this homeless child, self-crying for attention, acceptance, and love. You want to lash out, ignore it, push it aside, all the while refusing to acknowledge this ugly quality as belonging to you. But if you would only look into the Root Girl's eyes and see the beauty and the unmet need, your unmet need, you would realize that this part of you asks for you, for your compassion and understanding. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were unconditioned or conditioned to believe you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have even inherited this creature from your ancestors. However, it was this child, self came to be curled up at the roots of your sacred tree self. It's time to welcome her into your heart. When you do, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated, and your path lights up with renewed purpose. When you come to love Root Girl and claim her as your own, accepting her and your humanity, she is transformed just as you are. Then all manner of magic begins to arrive in abundant form. Look for the beauty. All right. I'm going to say that I like this card because it's talking about someone who has, or a child of God, that has spent a lot of time in darkness because, and trapped in a cage because they feel like they're not able to conform to societal norms, which is not a bad thing, because I've been there, where you want to do what everybody has done, but you're trying to follow the matrix formula, but it's not working out. You're not what people can understand. You're unique. You're your own person. And I feel as though once you start to embrace your uniqueness and start to really think of, instead of thinking of these as your flaws as weaknesses, start thinking of them as strength, because you have what other people don't have. You have a talent, you have a gift, you have an ability that others have yet to discover within themselves, because they've fallen for the illusion. So that there for you. Let's go to the next one here. 12. All right, we have Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future legacy, true riches. In the Dragon's Hoard, jewels and precious objects scatter the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed with the wisdom teachings lies within reach. This is a rich opportunity, and you can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best. Take the gifts offered you and dedicate them to the well-being of all. Begin with your own, but be aware all that glitter is not gold. Select the precious treasures that will further your spiritual growth, and avoid the shiny objects that are empty or empty of real value. Know that the hoard does not belong to you. It belongs to our grandchildren. What is the inheritance that you wish to leave for tomorrow? What seeds are you planting that you will harvest in your old age when you are weary? What seeds will bear fruit after you are no longer here? The dragon guards the legacy of the future. All who come empty-handed or to fill only their own pockets with gold lie in a dusty heap of bones. You have been allowed entrance by virtue of your kindness or your spiritual practice or sheer luck. So consider as well that your present, this moment, is the future to the dragon. You may be the one we all have been waiting for. So do not hesitate to have what bequest has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. This is the time to be bold. Do not delay or overthink. Remember to bring an offering for the dragon, lest it believe you are its lunch. A simple prayer will do. All right, so I feel like with this card, the Dragon's Hoard, protection or protecting the future. I feel like protect your legacy. Protect if you're in a position where you're building something, you're creating something. Don't let these other people outside of you take you out of your frequency, your vibration, your zone. Okay, because I feel as though when you get to these levels, these new levels, you have to conquer new devils. All right, and with the Dragon's Hoard, there's an understanding that there's a legacy, there's a dynasty to protect. Okay, this is when we start thinking like a trillionaire. All right, you don't hear too much about trillionaires, because they've come to the understanding that I need to protect my identity. I need to protect the identity of my children. I need to protect the identity of my family, So living in that energy of always being aware of your surroundings, being aware of the people, understanding that when we step into our power, we have to stay there. You might kneel down, you might bend down, you might fall asleep, but guess what? There will come a time you will have to wake up at the wheel, honey, and start driving this boat, start driving this car. You're on by yourself, and stop having people try to drive you off the road. So, my lovely Leos, that's your reading for the month of July, I love you guys. You got this. And protect your energy, protect your dynasty, protect your crown.